capacity building and sustainable solutions.
This is the work of VISTAs.
Education.
Housing.
Weatherization.
Local markets, local gardens.
Micro-entrepreneurship programs.
VISTAs have built capacity and long-term sustainability for a program that truly impacts the lives and well-being of citizens in our state that otherwise would not have had access to, in this case, the necessary medical coverage, medical care, prescription drug coverage, dental care, and vision care that we feel they're entitled to.
It's about recruiting passionate people
To help the community understand their needs.
To learn about nutrition.
Have their own startup businesses.
to eliminate poverty.
Harness the resources of higher education and apply them in impactful situations and making differences in low-income communities.
We are recruiting from the community specifically, so the knowledge and the training stays in the villages.
It helps citizens re-engage themselves in their own communities to determine their destiny.
Para que las comunidades más necesitadas puedan salir de la pobreza.
If the answers to their problems are not rooted in their community, ultimately we haven't solved a thing.
They work in a capacity building way. They don't do one-on-one activities. They do work that will affect a lot of recipients.
We're there to develop systems, to develop the people around us to solve a problem.
Our VISTA members also actively engaged both the military in our community. 1,200 soldiers who came over on a weekly basis and mentored young people. They helped these young people see that they could be so much more, that they had opportunities, but the pathway to get to those opportunities was through education, was through being able to make sure that you were engaged in your communities.
We have a very unique program that's based out of Anchorage, Alaska, but serves the rural communities in Alaska. 40 to 50% of income for individuals in the villages goes towards energy consumption. The VISTA project is currently working with the community to try and reduce the burden of energy.
I think that I'm very proud of having been involved with a community resource center for foster children. Basically, over the space of about 6 months, a couple of VISTA members created a new service center that is now serving over 1,300 foster children each month in the city of Mesa.
Someone with a conviction as a minor is sometimes prohibited from getting a job. So if we can eliminate a conviction from a minor, that person has a future.
In the Delta, Mississippi Delta area, we had 34 VISTAs to help students, young children, learn how to grow food, build the capacity for food pantries, and to learn about nutrition to help address the obesity problem that we have in Mississippi.
I think partly the immediate results that we're seeing is a group of people coming together that otherwise may not have worked together in this way. And there's been some really important relationships developed that I think will be the foundation for our future work.
What they did for our community is totally changing. We went from having the 3rd highest crime rate in the nation to having the 3rd lowest crime rate in the nation.
It's generating about $800,000 each year in community resources, and it all started with the idea of a couple of VISTAs, a couple of community members coming together.
We take great pride, I think, in those success stories where folks really do develop that capacity for self-sufficiency.
There is a sense of both pride and engagement and concern and passion about making your community better. It is your slice of America. And as you make that better, you make your counties better, and you make your states better, and you make this country better.